Renee Hahn, your Naples Real Estate Expert. This video is part of a series I call Naples Revealed, where we explore all the various aspects of Naples, Florida living. Be sure to subscribe below to keep up to date on new videos to help familiarize yourself with the Naples area. And of course, reach out anytime if I can be of assistance to you on your journey to explore Naples living.
Today, we're going to discuss the truth about homeowner and condo associations. Yep, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, you're thinking about moving to Naples and you've probably heard it all. Pristine beaches, amazing golf courses, and a sun-soaked lifestyle that's really second to none. But there's another layer to home ownership here in our paradise, the often overlooked world of homeowner associations and condo associations. So, if you're picturing yourself sipping margaritas by the pool of your new condo, let's pause for a moment and dive into the reality of these associations. I want to make sure you are fully informed and making the right decisions for you. So, associations can be your best friend, or in a few rare cases, perhaps your worst nightmare. I have heard it. I have not experienced that extreme, but I have heard it. So let's start with the perks. HOAs and condo associations in Naples can make you feel like you're living in a resort. Well, minus the pool boys handing you towels, but we'll get that another day. We'll start with maintenance and landscaping. So forget about spending Saturdays trimming hedges or worrying about painting the exterior of your home, because sometimes HOAs cover it all. Now, condo associations tend to cover more than HOAs, but still, what's covered is always determined by the collective board and the residents. So these associations may take care of everything from lawn maintenance, in some cases exterior repairs. That could mean no sweating under the Florida sun mowing your lawn. This could actually be outsourced to professionals while you go enjoy the golf course or the tennis courts or pickleball or the beach. So this is especially appealing to snowbirds, or I guess anyone with a busy lifestyle if you think about it. Condo associations, because of the shared structural elements of the units, will often include significantly more oversight than you might find in single-family homes, where the owner is usually a little more responsible for most of the property oversight. In single-family homes, you may find things like pooled lawn maintenance or internet cable access. Oh, and the amenities galore, we have to cover that. So if it's important to you to have access to the gym, tennis courts, pickleball arena, or a community pool, you may actually find yourself in an association or a community rather, that's managed by an association. Naples associations often offer pretty sweet amenities. A little extra money each month, yes, we'll get to the fees soon, but it buys you access to those perks. Some communities even have their own restaurants or cafes. And let's talk about convenience. Hello, I'd like dinner nearby. It's like living in a 5-star hotel, but without the tiny shampoo bottles, I suppose. The last benefit I want to share is community standards. Ever lived next to the guy who thought parking his rusted out RV on the lawn was a good idea? Well, HOAs and condo associations are there to enforce community standards, ensuring your neighborhood stays pristine. In Naples, this means no pink flamingos on the lawn, unless, of course, it's an approved decoration for a luau, and your board has approved it. And no overgrown lawns or unkept houses to drive down property values sounds kind of nice. Now, it's not all what I call butterflies and rainbows. Let's explore the dark side, and we'll start with rules and fees. So although the HOA is intended to help provide value and value-added structure and oversight for things, there may be times when it may feel confining, leaving owners frustrated by having their options and decisions limited by rules put in place by others that didn't consider what you individually might like. Homeowner and condo association fees can vary greatly depending on the community. In Naples, these fees often range anywhere from $300 to $1,500 per month, with the average sitting around $500 to $600. Now, if you've got things like mandatory membership into clubs and stuff, that can vary. But that's not just coffee money, even at those lower fees. That could be a vacation fund, right? And these fees typically increase over time to cover rising cost of maintenance and amenities. It's just the harsh reality. Remember, those manicured lawns and pristine clubhouses, well, they don't maintain themselves or pay for themselves. Now let's talk about special assessments. While monthly fees cover the ongoing cost, special assessments are the HOA's way of hitting you with surprise costs for things like major repairs or community upgrades. Your condo's roof may need to be replaced after a tropical storm. That'll be another $3,000, thank you so very much. So while the day-to-day maintenance is handled, be prepared for some unexpected extra costs along the way, because it absolutely could happen. Lastly, let's explore the underbelly of rules. With the perks of a community and the standards that come with these limitations, well, maybe you want to paint your front door an offbeat color like turquoise. Well, not without approval. Thinking of renting your place for extra income while you travel the world? Some associations may have strict rental restrictions or may limit the number of guests you can have at any one time. So, if you're the type who likes to express individuality through home design or make spontaneous changes, you want to be prepared to dance around some pretty tight regulations. One Naples resident once shared with me how their HOA sent a stern letter for hanging a festive holiday wreath before Thanksgiving. I guess, apparently, it clashed with the autumn decor guidelines. Who knew Thanksgiving had a theme? New to me. I'll also mention the other ugly: conflict, mismanagement, and power struggles. Buckle up, because here's where things can go a little haywire. HOAs and condo associations in Naples can occasionally resemble what I would call a dysfunctional family reunion. Have you ever heard of power struggles? Well, these associations are typically governed by boards of homeowners, which can occasionally lead to issues if the wrong people are in charge. A board retiree with a power complex? Watch out. I've seen neighborhoods turn into battlegrounds because of petty disagreements about things like hedge heights, of all things. Sometimes these boards get so wrapped up in micromanaging every detail of your life that they forget they're supposed to serve the community, not rule it. Yep, I've seen it happen. And maybe even some occasional mismanagement. Have you ever wondered where your HOA fees go? So do a lot of other people. Poor financial management, unclear budgets, or even, yikes, the very rare but occasional embezzlement can happen when oversight is lacking. It's very rare, but there are horror stories where funds were misallocated, leading to major financial headaches for homeowners. Always ask for the financials before buying into the community. And don't just ask for them, actually look at them, study them, read them. If you do end up butting heads with your HOA, things can get legal fast. Violations can lead to hefty fines, and some associations have the power to foreclose on your home if you fall too far behind in dues. Yep, I said it, foreclosure. Over grass that's half an inch too high. It sounds dramatic, but it's not unheard of. So, is it worth it? Well, I would offer you this. If you love the idea of beautifully maintained communities packed with amenities and you don't mind a little oversight in exchange, well then HOAs and condo associations in Naples can be a dream for you. For many, the convenience and the more protected property values are more than worth it. But if you bristle at the thought of someone telling you what you can plant in your garden or when you can decorate for the holidays, well, you might want to consider a non-HOA property or at least a community with looser rules. And we do have them. So I'll offer you a few tips, if you will, on navigating HOA life if you decide to explore it further. Number one, read the fine print. Before you buy, request a copy of the community's rules, regulations, and financials. When you work with me, I will always gather those for you and give them to you. You want to know exactly what you're getting into. We often give them to you as part of your purchase, but you can ask for them in advance, and I'm happy to collect those for you. Number 2, meet with your neighbors, attend board meetings or casual community events. This gives you insight into the HOA's leadership and dynamics. Number 3, prepare for extra cost. Always budget for those potential special assessments on top of your regular fees so that you avoid the surprise and you can handle it. Number 4, keep your humor intact. In the world of HOAs, it's important to stay flexible. And yes, sometimes you've got to laugh at those absurdities. So that's it. The good, the bad, and the ugly with associations. If Naples is calling your name, and by the way, I don't blame you if it is, because it's paradise after all. Just make sure you're fully aware of the HOA or condo association landscape. It can be a cherry on top of your dream lifestyle or the fly in your pina colada. Welcome to Naples, where the sunshine is endless and the HOA letters could be frequent. This is Renee Hahn, your Naples real estate expert, and I am always happy to help you explore association and non-association options for you to find your slice of paradise. And don't forget to join me next time on the next Naples Revealed, where we explore the truths about living in Naples. Thanks, and as always, have a wonderful day.